Welcome back to Tokyo Talk. I'm Mai, and today we have a very evocative word.
I'm Jack, and that word is seethe. It's for those moments when you're burning with anger on the inside, but cool as a cucumber on the outside.
That's a perfect description. To seethe is to be in a state of intense, unexpressed anger. The image is like water just about to boil over.
I think everyone living in Tokyo has felt this. You're on a packed train, someone's leaning on you, and you just have to stand there and seethe silently.
Absolutely. Or how about in the workplace? Have you ever had a moment where you had to seethe, Jack?
Definitely. Once, a colleague presented my data analysis as their own. I had to sit through the whole meeting and just seethe. It was a true test of my poker face.
I can imagine. I seethed on a date recently. He checked his phone constantly while I was talking. It felt so disrespectful.
So you were seething, but you didn't say anything? Does this mean there won't be a second date?
Let's just say my silence was my answer. This brings us to synonyms. How is seethe different from, say, fume?
Good question. Fume is more visible. Someone who is fuming might be pacing or muttering angrily. Seething is almost entirely internal.
So if you fume, people know you're angry. But if you seethe, they might not realize the intensity of your anger.
Exactly. And what about rage? That's a strong one.
Rage is uncontrollable, often violent anger. It's the opposite of seething, which is all about control. You rage when you lose control. You seethe when you are holding it in.
How about a quieter word, like simmer?
Simmer is similar but less intense. It suggests a low-level anger that exists over a longer period. Seething is more acute, like the anger is at its peak.
One last one. What about bristle? I feel like that's another one people get confused by.
Bristle is a sudden, defensive reaction of anger or irritation. Think of an animal whose fur stands on end. It's a quick response, while seething is a more sustained state of anger.
Great distinctions. So, to recap, a key phrase is to be seething with anger.
Yes. For example, she was seething with anger, but her expression remained calm. This shows that internal-external contrast perfectly.
And you could also talk about barely concealed rage. That's when someone is trying to seethe, but you can still see the anger cracking through.
A perfect phrase. So the main takeaway is that seethe is the word for when your anger is at a boiling point, but you keep a lid on it.